This is Arunava Chaudhuri and you are on my YouTube channel Arunfoot. Today I want to talk about the new England manager, and it's none other than Thomas Tuchel. Yes, the 51-year-old German has been appointed by the English FA as the new manager of the Three Lions. And as someone with a German passport, I am quite surprised that the English FA has taken the bold step of appointing a German as the new manager. But what does it mean for England? What does it mean for Thomas Tuchel? And how will it work? Football always is result-oriented. And Thomas Tuchel, if you look at him, if you look at his career, where he's come from, coming from Bavaria, not playing at the highest of levels, but then becoming a top manager, first coaching at FC Augsburg B team, then his very, very successful stint with Mainz 05, even more success at Borussia Dortmund, going on to coach Paris Saint-Germain, Chelsea FC, winning the Champions League with them, and his last job until last summer was at FC Bayern Munich. Some of the biggest clubs in world football, but Thomas Tuchel, as a coach, as a manager, has changed since its time, especially the way he used to play in Mainz and in Dortmund. It was more of a Pep style of football, high pressing, high attacking, always going all out. And it seemed that at Paris Saint-Germain, even more at Chelsea and then at Bayern, it became more of a pragmatic, more of a realistic approach, despite having quality attacking players in all of these teams. Thomas Tuchel isn't an easy character. He demands a lot from himself. He demands a lot from his players. He demands a lot from the people around him, surrounding him. At Bayern Munich, that was one of the things which seemed to not really work. He had certain demands. He wanted certain things, but the management was in flux, in transition, and couldn't deliver it to him. And again, Thomas Tuchel and his relationship with the German media has never been the best. Earlier, especially at Chelsea, in the transitional period when Roman Abramovich moved out, Thomas Tuchel was the perfect moderator, the perfect guide to the whole situation, to the whole story at Chelsea. So there are multiple sides, multiple facets to this very, very talented manager who I believe and I think, despite of his failure at Bayern recently, that he's one of the best managers around in these days. The English FA have gone for a big name. Someone who demands, as I say, a lot from himself, a lot from his players. The question is, can it work? Will it work? A big advantage for him will be Harry Kane played under him last season at Bayern Munich, and those two have a very good and very strong relationship. There are other players who played under him at Chelsea as well. So therefore, Thomas Tuchel knows his players. We'll get to know some of the other players. But also, coaching England is one of the toughest jobs in the world of football. The Three Lions have only won the 1966 FIFA World Cup. The England fans would love to win the World Cup in 2026. And they have a talented squad, a talented team. Can Thomas Tuchel really get the best out of these players? Can he get them to perform week in, week out, whenever they are playing in and the FIFA windows, or let's say at the FIFA World Cup? It's a challenge. It's an interesting challenge. And as I said earlier, a German coaching England shows how far football has come these days. Thomas Tuchel can be the manager to take England to the summit of world football. But yes, knowing him, knowing the way he is, it could also fail. So it'll be very interesting to see how Thomas Tuchel settles into this job. It's not a day-to-day job. He has limited time to work with his players, but he knows how to win. Let's see how Thomas Tuchel does. And let me know what you think. Thomas Tuchel, the new manager of the Three Lions. Write them in the comments below. As always, like, share, and subscribe Arunfoot here on YouTube, on my other social medias. Visit arunfoot.com. And I'll be back very, very soon. So Arunava Chaudhuri signing off. Bye for now.